Have you ever wished that you would never have to pay for gas ever again? Well, pretty soon, that may be a possibility. Every single day of our lives, we wake up, get ready, and hop in our cars to commute to work. Many of us drive gas-powered vehicles. After performing extensive research on the topic, I am confident I will be able to clearly deliver the facts when it comes to electric vehicles being superior. Today, I will be discussing why you should switch over from gas-powered vehicles to electric ones. Vehicles that use combustion engines have many negative effects, while electric vehicles are much more convenient. Electric vehicles are also much better for the environment. To begin with, we will start by discussing the negative effects gas-powered vehicles cause. Gas-powered vehicles are bad for the environment. Gas vehicles produce many greenhouse gases. According to Nolan Sykes of Donut Media's video titled "Are Electric Cars Better Than Gas?" He says a combustion engine averages about 57 metric tons of CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions in its lifetime. The emissions that are released from production of combustion engines does not even compare to the emissions released from actually driving the car. They only really contribute to about 7 metric tons of CO2 emissions. Gas is a resource that is expensive and running out. Gas and oil are resources that are only found in certain places throughout the world, inside of Earth's crust. This makes them awfully expensive and precious resources. These refineries where oil is produced release tons of greenhouse gases right into our environment. Nolan Sykes' video also states every single year, oil refineries are responsible for releasing about 280 billion metric tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. And that is a picture of the oil refineries polluting the air. After talking about why gas-powered vehicles have negative effects, I will now discuss how electric vehicles are better for the environment. Electric vehicles are much better for the environment compared to combustion-powered ones. Electric cars allow for drivers to use renewable resources. There's no need for trips to the gas station anymore. According to Electric Vehicle Incentives, an article on GIA.com, some states actually pay for residents with property to have electric charging systems installed in their homes for little to no cost. And you can even take it a step further. Properties with solar panels can charge an electric vehicle using the sun. This really cuts the environmental footprint an individual can have. EVs produce less pollution and are more efficient. The environmental footprint of electric cars is much smaller than that of combustion engines. EVs produce absolutely no emissions, but factories must produce electricity to power them somehow. So the average emissions per EV comes out to about 2 metric tons per year. Electric vehicles are only responsible for about 28 metric tons of CO2 emissions in each car's lifetime, about half of what combustion engines produce. Electric vehicles are more efficient than combustion engines. According to Andrew Nikisher of the DU Quarks article titled "Environmental Impacts, Internal Combustion Engines and Electric Battery Vehicles," he states, one study determined that internal combustion engine vehicles use 2.7 times more energy than electric vehicles. With more research and better technology, we will be able to travel longer distances even more efficiently. And this is just a graphic of the environmental footprint. Now that you know why they are better for the environment, I will now tell you why electric vehicles are more convenient. Electric vehicles have become just as reliable have become just as reliable as combustion engines. The largest knock on electric vehicles has definitely been the range they have been able to travel. Recently, the electric vehicle industry has been making massive gains in the range performance of their vehicles. Tesla's Model S can drive for about 370 miles on a full charge, which is very comparable to a gas-powered car before needing a refuel. EVs do not have as many parts that can fail over time. Electric vehicles really only have about 2 parts that have the potential of actually failing, unlike gas-powered cars that have many. They also cost a lot less than gas vehicles do per year. Although you pay more when purchasing the vehicle, when going for electric, it pays for itself in the long run. On average, an electric vehicle saves you $632 every year because you do not have to pay for gas. The government pays you to drive electric vehicles. In the article on GEA.com, it also states the state of Florida, as well as many other states, reward those who switch from combustion to electric vehicles. Not only do they give an upfront rebate that could be up to several thousands of dollars, but drivers that switched also receive tax and insurance benefits. There is almost no maintenance when it comes to electric vehicles. According to Ergon Energy's article titled Benefits of Electric Cars, it states, EVs have a lot less moving parts than a conventional petrol/diesel car. This is relatively little servicing and no expensive exhaust systems, starter motors, fuel injection systems, radiators, and many other parts found in combustion engines. And this is a Tesla Model S, and as you can see, it can drive for 370 miles before needing another charge. After talking about the convenience of electric vehicles, I will now conclude. Today, I went over 3 reasons to drive an electric car rather than gas. Because the negative impact gas vehicles cause, electric vehicles are better for the environment, and because electric vehicles are just more convenient. I believe people should switch over to electric vehicles from gas-powered vehicles. At the end of the day, it is completely your choice to purchase, what to purchase with your own money, but electric cars are the future, and they are coming. Thank you.